When I try to upload my videos, it just takes the whole day. And then sometimes it takes the whole day and it still doesn't load. Welcome to Gypsy Roots Tarot and Travel. And I will be looking mostly at the road because I am driving. I've already shuffled the cards, so no need to worry that I'm going to be shuffling while I'm driving. And the cards are big enough for me to be able to see the details, pay attention to the road, and everything else. With that said, if you happen upon this video and it distresses you to see me driving, please scroll away. This is not a channel for you. There have been so many people, including car karaoke, and other things where people are conversing, talking to each other, etc. I'm not the first, I'm not the last. And if you've watched anything Evel Knievel, how about the race car, the Indy 500 and things like that. So I'm not going to make excuses for myself, nor will I need to excuse myself on any person's behalf. Just don't watch, that's all I'm saying, okay? To the rest, I hope you enjoy this. Okay, let's go. So when I was shuffling, this is a general reading, by the way. It may or may not resonate with everyone. This is what's coming to you, towards you in the near future. From now till, let's say, approximately the 5th of September, okay? With that, let's begin. Well, right away you have the past visiting you. You have the past visiting you in a large way because it's the first card that comes out. So in the near future, from now to September the 5th or so, you may have a visitor come from the past towards you. And that visitor, may come back around because either they have unfinished business with you, or they would like to see you, or they would like to talk to you. Okay, that's first and foremost card, the past. 6 of Cups coming your way. Oh, they're coming your way, all right. They're coming on the Chariot. If you've ever watched a movie, the chariots move pretty quickly. So because of that, you can experience that someone from now till the beginning of September is going to come towards you pretty quickly. I don't know what they want with you yet, but they do want to come towards you. Oh, now I do know why. They're coming back because they feel really sad. They feel a great sadness comes across them because they're not talking to you, or you're not talking to them, or maybe they feel like they cannot talk to you. And because they feel they can't talk to you, it's creating a lot of sadness and possibly even some brokenheartedness in their life due to not being able to speak to you, Libra. That's pretty nice. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. It's sweet that someone misses you, but there are reasons why you were apart from this person. So them coming back may or may not appeal to you. Let's take a look at what you can expect. Ooh, Lord God. Spirit doesn't mess around. So again, between now and September the 5th or so, and I don't even know what September the 5th falls on, whether it's a weekday, whether it's a weekend, but from now until then, you can expect this person to be reaching out towards you, or you running into them, across them, maybe when you're out and about, etc. Maybe through text, maybe through phone call, maybe through email, maybe through WhatsApp. I don't know. Whatever modes of communication that they have for you. If you have them blocked, unblock them if you want to hear from them. That's all I have to say about that one. So, why are they coming back? They got a lot to talk to you about. They have a lot they want to talk to you about. One of the things they want to talk to you about seems to be about concerning a really bad ending in their life. So I don't know what this ending has to do with you yet, but it could be anything from a breakup. It could be anything between a breakup. It could be anything concerning, a divorce. It could be a loss of a family member or a close friend, someone that they know and maybe loved that they've lost. Whatever it is, they're wanting to tell you about that ending with the Ten of Swords. Ooh. With the Two of Swords, they're experiencing a lot. This is supposed to be a reading for you. So I will clarify if I can safely do so, or pull over so that I can shuffle another deck for you in order to clarify what all of this really has to do with you, since this is your reading and it's for your future. The only thing I can tell you here and now, right here, right now, is this person is obviously coming back because they want to talk to you about all these unhappiness, on all this unhappiness that's going on in their life. For whatever reason, when they think about all this unhappiness, they want to share it with you. I'm going to give you a for example. I always like to use myself as examples if I can do that in the now, or if I can do it as giving you an example as to why they would maybe be reaching out to you. So in the past, my twin flame had gone through a series of interviews for a job that he wanted. And as hard as he worked towards getting that job, he didn't get the job, and it made him sad. And I don't know why, but perhaps he just didn't feel like he could share that with anybody else that would understand him. So when he saw me, that's one of the first things that he told me, was that he, in so many words, told me that he was disappointed because he had had 3 rounds of interviews for that job and he still didn't get it. So he was down in the dumps, and the only thing I could tell him was to try again if he really, really wanted it, or he really thought he'd be happy in that job, because companies have openings again, right? So maybe it's something like that where you're concerned, Libra Collective. Maybe the person from your past feels like only you would understand where they're coming from. Maybe they feel like only you would maybe make them feel, I don't know, more soothed, maybe a little better about whatever loss or any experiences in the negative that they're going through right now. Maybe that's why they're coming back, and to tell you about all the things they're going through that are in the negative. Because it looks to me, by all the cards, that in the near future, the person is coming back to talk to you will talk to you about all of these negative things that they seem to be experiencing in the now, in reference to life in general, or a relationship, or a loss of life, or anything like that. Okay, I do want to apologize that I always look like I have a severe hairstyle. I've had an N95 mask. For those that know what that is the mask you want to wear to ensure you don't get COVID from people that you're around. And luckily for you, we are on a screen, so we don't get to touch each other, breathe each other's air, or anything like that. So that's nothing you have to worry about. But I've had to wear this mask all day long, and I will be wearing that mask or type of mask on a daily. So my hair is going to look severe. It's going to look like it's pulled back and not much style to it. There's nothing I can do about that except let my hair down and possibly have it look worse. So for now, you're just going to have to grin and bear. I'm not here for my looks, people. You have to understand that I'm here to do tarot. I'm not here for my looks. So just disregard my looks, because as a matter of fact, we have some tarot readers that don't even show you the cards and they just talk. And I'm considering doing that because there's so many ugly, ugly people in this world that they should literally be in a psych ward. They should be in a psychiatric hospital because of the way that they talk to the YouTubers. You don't know me, but you're so nasty that the mouth that you speak with, it seems like you have a pile of shit in it. Anyway, on with the rest of the reading. So, the Magician is coming out. Why is Magician coming out? I don't know. But I'm feeling like now it's coming back towards you, and not so much the energy of the Cross Watcher, the Libra Cross Watcher. Now I feel like it's coming back towards you again, energy-wise, where the reading's concerned. So let's see what the Magician is bringing. Why is the Magician here? And why does the Magician feel like they need to show themselves to you? I'm going to say something and then see if it's understandable, if it's explicable. First of all, please forgive the eye movement, but I just passed by a place where a car or a vehicle was making a lot of dust, and it comes in through the vents, and it's giving me a migraine. I apologize, but I'm very allergic to things. Wow. The magician is bringing about a change. A change is going to benefit you in some way, shape, or form. Excuse me. In some way, shape, or form, the magician is coming to bring about a change that is going to benefit you. Okay? You, Libra Collective. It's going to be in reference to money. It's going to be in reference to money. So, how can money come to us? Money can come to us in many ways. Money can come to us by conventional means, meaning I go to work, I work 8 hours a day, they give me money. My mouth is dry, I haven't had water all day. They give me money for my 8 hours of work. Or I have a business, I'm an entrepreneur, and I get money that way. Or the work of my hands, I'm some kind of artist, and I fashion things with my hands, and then people buy them from me. Well, however you get money, I have a trust fund. I have $1 million in my bank account, and I'm retired. Whatever it is, something maybe is paying dividends. Something's coming towards you financially, and the work of your hands, your work in and of itself is being looked at. Do not feel bad if it comes to you in the form of trickle, meaning I just started a job, I won't get paid for 2 weeks or maybe a month if they only pay monthly. Therefore, my pay will come slowly. So it's not coming to you, bam, right then and there. Do not feel bad. Do not feel dismayed about it, because it's coming. Oh my God. Now, why is the devil here? Why is the devil here? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's take a look, see why the devil maybe is here for your future read for September up to September the 5th. That's a weird combination. Spirit, come on. Why are you throwing a monkey wrench at me? Look what you get right after. This is, I don't know how to express this. This is craziness. First you get the devil, and then you get an angel. Wow. Okay. First, I'm going to give you the first message that Spirit was telling me before I looked at the second card. So the first thing Spirit is telling me to tell you is, don't get exasperated, because that's the way I'm feeling right now. I'm picking up on the energy of the cards. Don't get exasperated. Don't feel impatient towards yourself, a situation or a financial situation that doesn't pay off right away. Why? Because judgment is in your favor. So the devil, if the devil's here, the second message is, if the devil's here, let the devil push you forward in the right direction. Allow the devil to be the second type of situation, and not because we're lustful or because somebody's doing black magic. Let the devil be your driving force, meaning someone can have the energy of the devil when they're so driven, one-minded, that nothing is going to take them off of their path. And no matter what happens to them, they're going to succeed. And it could even be someone that has nothing to do with devilish energy, as per, what the symbolism is of a devil, but someone who works so hard and is an not an alcoholic, I'm sorry, a workaholic, to the point of driving themselves super hard because they want the end game, and the end game is making that money that they're trying to obtain. So in that instance, that's why you get the Judgment card, because Spirit is saying, do not give up, do not be dismayed, don't get sad, don't get down on yourself, don't give up before you even get to succeed. Judgment is coming. It's coming in your favor. So if you just started a job and you feel like, oh, I don't know if I can do this, Calm down. Spirit is asking you, have patience with yourself. Again, I apologize. The water's down there, and I like to stay safe. See, I got both hands here on the wheel. So, again, being patient with yourself, being kind to yourself. And even if the job, let's say you took a job or a change in career, and so maybe you're not quite as apt to the job, you don't maybe know all the ins and outs yet, or all the processes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Worry about showing up. Worry about having an open mind to learn. Okay, and giving yourself that the room for error and the room to learn. Okay, so that everything that you're hoping for is going to come, and it's going to fall in its place in its own time. But it's just going to take a minute, because maybe you've never done this before, or maybe you've done some of it, but some of it is new to you as well. Okay, so again, for those that are changing career, changing a job, changing a business, tweaking a business, adding more merchandise, or what have you, just be patient with yourself. Judgment is in your favor. Of course, it couldn't be a reading without the Queen of Wands. Let's see if the Queen of Wands has anything to do with you, Libra Collective, or if indeed it's the dang Queen of Wands that we can't even stand. We can't stand her as far as we could throw her. Okay? So let's take a look to why that Queen is here. Oh my goodness. Well, it has to do with the Hierophant. This Queen of Wands has to do with the Hierophant. What does she have to do? I say she. And remember, guys, in tarot, yes, there is male and female energy. I hate it when people say there's no female or male in there. Yes, there is. But because it's not a one-to-one reading, I'm not sitting in front of you or on the phone with you, or on Skype or Zoom or WhatsApp, somewhere in between that you find yourself. It doesn't matter. The energy, therefore, that I am reading is that of card. So if there's a man on the card, I'm at a red light. If there's a man that is showing on a card, I'm going to say he, or male energy, masculine energy. If you find a female on a card, then I'm going to say she, or the feminine. It's just the energy I'm reading overall. So the Hierophant is here with the Queen of Wands. There is a change that's coming. Why is there a Tower moment for the Queen of Wands? The Tower moment for the Tower moment for the Queen of Wands. Oh, there goes my mask. Let me get that real quick. As you see, I'm looking forward, have my hands on my wheel. I'm not touching anything and letting go. For those that are frantic, please just scroll away. Okay, so back to the reading. So why is this person having a Tower moment? Queen of Wands is having a Tower moment that has to do with the King of Swords. Again, I'm going to say that one more time. Queen of Wands is having a Tower moment. Why? Because it's got something to do with the King of Swords, which is a Libra energy, by the way. Or it could be a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. As you notice, I don't call out very many zodiac signs, because for me, it's more the energy of the what I'm feeling intuitively, and the energy that the cards present with. Meaning, if it's a King of Swords, I'm going to tell you all the attributes of the King of Swords. And if it's a King of Swords is coming in with an attitude problem that needs adjustment, then I'll tell you about that. But for right now, I don't know whether he's representative of the Libra Collective, or he's a cross watcher, or another player that has to do with the Libra Collective. For right now, the King of Swords is bringing about the energy of wanting to have patience. So I don't know if it's because the Tower moment that's falling is somehow related to him or the Libra Collective. Let me take a couple of more cards and I will tell you. Remember, all of this is happening early September. I'm looking at, I believe, a King of Swords is trying to bide his time. I'm at a red light. Trying to bide his time. Why is he trying to bide his time? Because I think he wants a victory. I really think he wants to come in and be the hero, etc. But he's biding his time. He's not moving things along fast. I want to say that closer towards September the 5th, a little bit later, you will be starting to hear messages. Oh God, why am I getting the moon? Lord, let it not be something bad. I do get those cringe moments, by the way. I do get the cringe moments when I look at the moon, when I look at the devil. That's just, that's just the tarot reader in me, because I know that it could go one way or the other, and then you're almost like with bated breath, holding your breath, wondering what's behind this card that isn't exactly the best card that you can get. But then again, it could be a good card. It's just depending on what's coming next. Let's take a look, see, and don't sweat it until we know. Oh, really? Either you're getting 2 for 1, you got a twofer. So either you get another king who is interested in you, Libra Collective, okay? You might be a female or very feminine male. You have choice of 2 kings here. I'm going to say it again. You have a choice of 2 kings here. Now, it can also mean that our Libra, the Libra king that just came out, the King of Swords, possibly could be coming in more loving this time around. Maybe the king wants to be more loving, or wants to be in a loving king's energy towards my Libra collective. Let's take a look, see, and find out. Oh, what is the deal? Can I not have a break? Okay, so this King of Swords is coming in a little bit slower, taking his time, saying he, because the card has a male on it, okay? Taking their time, okay? Honestly, what I'm feeling intuitively, for some reason, some of these people that are players in the background of the Libra's life, meaning they may not even be in your life currently. They may not even be communicating with you right now. They may not even be in touch with you right now. You may not even be going out with them right now. You may not even be on friendly terms or talking terms right now. But I will tell you, in general, it doesn't matter with who, it doesn't matter if it's with you, it doesn't matter if it's with someone else. They're tired of fighting, and they're tired of feeling like they have to be, like when you know that you might have an argument with someone because they're just argumentative in general, or things just don't go well in general. When you start talking to them, things go awry all the time. This person is tired, exhausted of every conversation with particular people in their lives, that they have to guard the words that come out of their mouths, because it could be misconstrued, or it could be twisted to mean something that they definitely never meant it to be. And then the fight ensues, meaning rah, 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 and possibly throwing and breaking things, maybe on their side, maybe on the other side. I don't know, I'm not there. Luckily I'm not there. What they're looking for is to have, I'm just reading intuitively, honestly. What I'm feeling is that what they really want is, they want peace in their life, and they want the 10 of coins. What does the 10 of coins mean? The 10 of coins is having enough money. I'm in a red light. Having enough money to where you don't have to worry about things. Having enough money to live your life the way you want to live your life. Having enough money to where you can retire on. Having enough money to where if you want to go on vacations, take a trip, or even take, let's say a 2-day trip, right, on the weekend, that you're good to go. That's what's on this person's mind. As you notice, I didn't get on the freeway because my mind is wanting just to keep this simple, stupid, as they say in college, and that's all I want to do, so I won't be freaking anybody out. So nonetheless, the cards are big enough for me to see and figure out exactly what Spirit wants to tell you. Ooh, so here you go. Here comes the sun, and I say it's all right. So this is where they want to get to. So we're back to talking about them, meaning the Libra cross-watcher, or a player, that's in the background, that's someone that the Libra's not talking to anymore. All right, so nonetheless, they're looking for the 10 of coins, And that's a happy card. That's the best card you can get because it means long-lasting financial wealth that can last it for generations to come. And of course, with the Sun card, that's a happy, they call it the happiest card in the deck with reason. The feeling that comes over you when the sun is shining is, how do you feel? Most people, how do most people, not me, but how do most people feel when they think of summer or the beginning of summer? They get all excited and want to go to the river, the lakes, canoeing, kayaking, swimming, hiking, whatever, barbecuing, picnicking, etc. Right? I'm at a stoplight. So, this person wants that kind of life. They're ready for that kind of life. I think this person is starting to think a little more outside of the box. I don't know if people tend to change when time passes, meaning age, right? You start maturing more, hopefully little by little with age. I'm going to throw something in here that's not my fact, but it is supposed psychological jargon, okay? Which is that females tend to mature faster or at an earlier rate than males do. And so sometimes, like for my cross watcher, sometimes I do sit and wonder if that's what the issue is. That maybe his intelligence has skyrocketed, but his emotional intelligence and maturity level sometimes lags behind. So I'm wondering if it's not his age. But anyway, just for thought, if you're cross watcher or even somebody that you're dealing with right now that sometimes you don't see eye to eye with all the time, or your philosophies seem to clash sometimes and you don't even talk about it, but it just, that's why they stay away and then return and stay away and then return. It's because they're not seeing eye to eye with you on philosophies of life, maybe, but they're not strong enough or mature enough to talk to you about it. Instead, they go hide away and then come back, hide away and then come back. It's ridiculous, and that's what I'm saying. They're not mature enough. So the Three of Wands here is saying that someone, whether you or the cross watcher, someone you left behind possibly, is wanting this new beginning. Yeah, they wanted the Ten of Coins, but now look at that. They also want the Ten of Cups. I'm at a stoplight. They want the Ten of Coins and they want the Ten of Cups. They want it all, baby. They want it all. That's a good thing. But let's see if it's possible. Oh, snap-a-roo. They want the Two of Cups with you. So yeah, they do want it all. They actually do want it all. You know, I'm going to tell you something, and I'm going to put the card down so I can put both hands back on the wheel because I'm moving. The reading that did not, and I don't know if that's the one that's trying to load, but the other one that did not load, I tried it twice. It was a beautiful reading, actually, and it was a phenomenal reading that I still haven't been able to research more on my part as a reader, but I had never gotten a sequence of cards like that in 30, how long have I been reading? Like 36 years that I've been doing readings. I've only been doing readings for the general public for around 30 years. But I've been doing readings in general for around 35, 36 years. As long as my youngest has been alive. And the thing is, it was the Hierophant. I'm at a red light. That's why you see both hands. It was the Hierophant. Fudge. It was the Hierophant, the Emperor. Yes, it was the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Hermit. I had never seen that in all of my career and in all of the time I've done readings for the general public or for myself, or even in my botanica, which was my metaphysical shops. I have never seen that combination before in all my life, and I've never seen a reader pull them in all my life of watching videos or watching others do readings for me. So that was a fucking fine reading, and I'm so pissed because it didn't load. It didn't want to load. Fine, forget it. I'm not even going to bother with it. But I will tell you, I'm at a stoplight again. I'm not talking on behalf of the Crosswatcher Libra Collective to say, take them back. They're mature enough, and they're so wonderful now. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying it looks like at this point of the Libra Crosswatcher's life, the ex that you left behind, that you're probably not talking to, or that's trying to make their way back to you, they are trying to change. They're trying to change. And I can say that because you got to boss up. You got to want to boss up to come out as the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Hermit. So let me give you just a little background on that before I conclude this reading. In order for you to come out as the Hierophant, that means you want something tangible this time around with the Libra Collective. That means that you want, I got my hands on the wheel, that means that you want a real relationship this time around, or at least that's what you're presenting while I'm doing the reading, okay, at present. That means that you want to take a leap of faith and you want to move forward with that relationship. Now, here's where it did get a little, I didn't want it. But I'm going to continue with, then came the Emperor. For you to be in the Emperor status, whether you or as a Libra Collective or the Crosswatcher, you got to boss up and have some balls. But you've got to stay in that energy. You can't just waver from, I'm a king, I'm a knight. Ooh, I'm the Emperor. I'm a king. I'm a knight. Ooh, no, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. And the last card was the Hermit card. So the Emperor is a boss. He's a boss. He's all 4 fucking kings in one. You have to really boss up to be all 4 kings in one and stay in that status. Then to remain in that status, you have to have wisdom, which was the Hermit card, and the Hierophant saying, okay, I'm ready for this to be public. I don't need to hide this relationship anymore or hide how I feel anymore. So in order to stay in that energy, the only way it's going to work, and I've got both hands on the wheel and the light is still red, the only way this is going to work with the Libra Collective is for the Crosswatcher to stay in that energy. Okay? So what I was seeing is between yesterday and today, what I was seeing of the Crosswatcher is this. They really want to come forward, but they're scared. They're scared because they've done stupid things to my Libra Collective. And so they're scared because they're afraid that they're going to come and make fools out of themselves and you're not going to accept them back. Then they're also afraid, another red light. They're also afraid that they come back and then that it may not work out. And some of them that are married are like, oh, if I lose out on this, that's where I started getting angry, because I was like, if the Libra Collective doesn't mean enough to you to give it a good opportunity and to risk it all for them, then you don't fucking love them. And that's why I keep saying, then leave them the fuck alone. Just leave them the fuck alone. I'm at a red light again. And so that's what I was seeing yesterday. That, yeah, they will come, but they also don't want to be rejected. And like I said, who wants a rejection? I don't want a rejection. Do you want a rejection? I don't want to be rejected, so I can understand that. But at the same time, to the Crosswatcher, you're never going to know if this can work out with the Libra Collective unless you grow the pair of balls you need to have and actually embody the Emperor full time. Meaning you don't go, I'm a knight today. Today I'm a page. No, I think I am a king. The Libra Collective that I'm reading for today don't want a knight or a page. Those are like having pawns. Having a relationship with a pawn and you're a queen in chess. Nobody wants that shit. Okay? Nobody wants that shit. Hell, of course we want the Emperor or the Empress, right? So that's where we are right now. That now it looks like, sorry, I'm Latin. I talk with my hands. Now it's looking like for this reading that they do want to come back. They do want to tell you how they feel. they do love you. I see that, and they want a big relationship with you. But now it's almost like what I'm seeing with my mind's eye, meaning intuitively, what I'm gathering, what I'm feeling is that they're in the planning stage. So if they're going towards the divorce, how does that look? What does it look like? You know, do I get a lawyer? Do I start saving money? What's happening? What's going to happen? Do I find somewhere else to live? You know, do I have somewhere to go? Do I have enough money to go? I'm at a red light again. You know, what does that look like? See, it flattens my hair to have it like that. What does it look like for me? What do I need? You know, you have to understand this person may or may not have ever lived on their own. They may have been married the majority of their adult life. So, or they may have had people telling them what to do at every stage of their life to where they never made decisions on their own. Okay? So it could be any of those things. So because of that, I don't see movement right now. I want to talk to Libra, but I'm guarded because I don't want Libra to hurt me. So I don't agree with that. And y'all know why? Because nobody gave you the option of not getting hurt, right? Nobody gave you the option of not getting hurt by the Libra cross watcher. They did what they did, and they didn't even care about your feelings. And now they don't want to come near you and be shouted at. They don't want to come near you. I'm in a parking lot, by the way, and be hurt. They don't want to, you know, come near you and be chastised. Well, you know, too fucking shit. Too fucking bad. You know, you get what you get and you don't complain. If you're coming back, maybe, okay, the only advisement I can give the Libra is listen. And yeah, I would give, maybe not a lecture, but I certainly would. I'm parked and I'm not driving. I certainly would give, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Are you kidding me? Are you still going? Yeah, okay. So, the only thing I could say advice-wise, sorry, the internet was trying to take over and stop the video. The only thing I can recommend for the Libra Collective, if you do want to give them audience, meaning you do want to give them the time of day and you do want to listen to them and what they have to say to you, I would advise you to listen because maybe it's going to give you closure, even if you don't want them back. Maybe it'll give you closure. Sorry, my head feels like it was in a vice grip because, you know, having your hair so tight so that you can get this around your neck and head and so that it doesn't hurt you. You have to have your hair a certain way. So nonetheless, what does that conversation look like? You may, if you never want to talk to them again, which is your choice, then what does that conversation look like? And what would you like to get accomplished in that conversation? Would you like to tell them, you know, giving them a piece of your mind? Probably, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't give them the time of day to be chastising and telling them, you hurt me and you... They know that they hurt you. First of all, they're not stupid people. They're just narcissistic in attitude. They're arrogant. They're pompous. They're inflated, ego-wise. So it's not like they're stupid. They know they're hurting you. They know they've hurt you. So instead, I would say something like, you know, this was very hurtful. And you kept coming back and kept hurting me. So I feel, or I felt, and then interject whatever you want in that, okay? I feel I cannot be with you due to your prior behavior. I feel that I wouldn't want to give you an opportunity because I've given you several and you've done nothing with them. And each time it disappointed me or it ended up in a disappointment. Whatever you feel like saying. But I would also, before saying all of that, honestly, on my part, I laughed because yeah, I want to know crazy nonsense you're gonna tell me. For me, I want to listen to my cross watcher. Why? Because I want to know if I shut up long enough, and I'm talking about myself, if I shut the hell up long enough, either what nonsense are you going to give me this time, or possibly this time around, I just might get some truth out of you. If I just shut up long enough to listen, because for me, it's been what is the truth and what you think I need to hear so I can be finessed, so that you can try to brainwash me. Like I said, for me, my cross watcher is extraordinarily articulate, and because he is extremely intellectual, he can paint himself out of a corner. But the problem with that is that he also thinks he's correct all the time, even when he's not. So because of that, he doesn't listen to reason. He thinks his own reason is the end of the story, and it's not that way. So for me, I would just like to see if maybe I could gain more understanding about the person, and maybe they would be able to divulge something to me that I don't already know about them, as to why their behavior is so erratic and nonsensical. But for you, you get to decide, because it's your world. It's like Burger King, do it your way, have it your way. And you get to decide whether you want to take them back, whether you do want to give them audience to talk to them the one last time, or whether you want to give them audience because you want them back, to see if they've changed. Even if it's the 552,000th time that you've taken them back, I'm not recommending that, but what I am saying is it is your own free will that can dictate what you do that. But they are coming back. Let's see, is there anything else? Yep, there's an offer here. Oh, there's an offer twice over. No, you didn't hear me. I'm going to give you an offer, Libra Collective. No, I really mean it. So they are wanting to bring something tangible to you, and it is going to take you to another level in the relationship if you choose to. Everybody's life is different, so you get to decide. Look, you get justice. Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, they are going to come and try to offer something. If it's not a marriage that's legal, it's a living together, moving in together, spending way more time together, maybe a trial kind of living situation, to where I'm gonna come spend time with you, and I got a cut on my finger and it hurts. My hair is going through it. I'm gonna come spend time with you and see how we get along. Do we get along? Let's go slowly. Let's try to see, how we work together. Do we blend together well? That kind of thing. So for everybody's going to be slightly different. Why? Because we all live different lives in this world. We may all be human. We're all having a human experience, all our own. And so therefore, I can't possibly, because I'm not doing a reading one-to-one with you, tell you exactly how it will go or what you should do. And again, even if I recommend it advice-wise, what you should do, you should never allow someone to dictate to you what you do in life, because then it's not your life. And then you wouldn't be very much of an adult, would you? If you allow people to tell you what to do, then you're not quite a mature adult, are you? Anyway, I hope that this helps someone out there. Thank you for watching me. Again, I'm going to get into practice to where when they're live readings, even for my beautiful ones that have posted something wonderful for me, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I will not read them. Luckily, YouTube just erases them when this reading finishes and is posted to YouTube land. And the reason I love that is because, as beautiful as some people can be, again, there are some demonic energies that they seem like they're 13-year-old boys that just like to get on here and say the weirdest stuff that only a 13-year-old that is someone who hasn't had good parenting so far would say or do, in my opinion. And I've dealt with a lot of preteens in my life because I taught from 1998 to 2015 and dealt with a lot of middle school age children. And I say children, and I can't even believe that they're on my channel. But as I disclosed to y'all before, I say, please go away. You're not welcome here. This is an adult only channel. But YouTube has to be the one to remove them. Or if they were coming up on my normal feed when I post my regular videos, then I can block them. But here, they just, YouTube land just goes poof. You ugly little bastards. Go back to your mama and go suck on her tit. Anyway, love you guys. Be well. I hope this helps. And again, don't let anybody take your free will away. Not me, not anyone, because God gave it to you. Remember that. Peace.